Hey y'all, it's Thursday morning here on The Drive-In, and I'm your host, Brian. You're listening to TBS efm. The opening track for today was This Will Be an Everlasting Love by Natalie Cole, requested by Priscilla. And today we started something a little bit differently because yesterday we had the elections, and I assumed that everybody, went to bed late finding out who the president is. So I just want to say congratulations to the new president. Finally, the elections are over so we can get back into the normal swing of things. It's December 20th, and that means several things, of course. First, it's 4 days until Christmas Eve, and 5 days until Christmas, and one day until, I guess the Mayans predicted the end of the world. So tomorrow, the world is supposed to not exist. So I hope you guys are on good terms with your friends and family before that happens, if that happens. Knock on wood, we're hoping that won't happen. I'm pretty sure it won't happen. People who always predict the end of the world stuff never comes true anyways. Right now, I just want to let you guys know how to get in contact with us. You can simply call the studio at 02-778-1013. Send us a text at 1013 for a charge of 51. Or send us an email at efmdrivein@gmail.com. Or you can simply send us a tweet at efmdrivein. Or you can also visit our webpage at tbsefm.soul.kr and click on The Drive-In. And now, it's time for the scene of the day. Alright, today's scene of the day comes from a sequel to a sequel of one of the funniest movies ever made. And why did I say it was a sequel? Well, the first film was called Friday, which came out in 1995. Starred rapper Ice Cube and comedian Chris Tucker. And this movie was really, really funny. It was hilarious. Well, they decided to make a sequel in 2000 called Next Friday, but Chris Tucker did not appear in it. It was not as well received as the first film was, of course, because the original character wasn't in it. Well, since most studios don't know when to quit, they made a third film called Friday After Next in 2002, and this one is slightly better than the previous one, but still has a low rating on Rotten Tomatoes. I still think it's kind of funny, though, because, these are one of those films I loved watching, the urban ghetto comedy films, and I urge you guys to watch it because that's what I like. That's the kind of stuff I like. And then seeing Craig and Day Day are visited by their landlady who wants to collect their rent. And the problem is, their apartment just got robbed. So, let's find out what happens.
You ain't evicted nobody. Unless you got an army with you.
What? I don't need no army, Mr. Smart. My son Damon home right now.
Damon!
Whoa. All I gotta say, there's a lot of blanks in between, so you know that the conversation they're having is very adult-like. And in this scene, Miss Pearly comes to Craig and Day Day's apartment to collect rent money, and she threatens to evict them if they don't pay. And they counter that she can't physically remove them alone, so she says her son Damon is gonna help her out. And why are they so afraid of Damon? Well, it's understandable because Damon is played by former NFL player, Mr. Terry Crews himself. He's a scary-looking dude. He's big, he's ripped, he's jacked, all these muscles. And that's why they're probably scared of him. Ice Cube is probably much more well-known for his music, but he's a pretty good actor as well. And I think the transition from musician to actor is a bit easier than from actor to musician. I'm not saying that acting is easy, but the skill needs to be taught, I understand that. But for some musicians, because, being on stage is like acting, it's easier to get into acting business rather than an actor trying to actually sing. And singing is not that easy. That's something you just can't get taught. Some kind of comes natural, Anyways, sometimes musical talent is one of those things that you guys should really work on, because for me, even if you have what you think it takes, proper vocal coaches and stuff like that, they'll teach you things that you never knew. So keep that in mind. And with that said, we'll have a song for you guys right now from the soundtrack. This is Donny Hathaway, very, very talented singer, with This Christmas. Once again, that was Donny Hathaway with This Christmas, requested by Serena. And coming up on today's show, it's Thursday, so Olivia will be joining me once again for Cray Cray Thursday. So that's 3 weeks with Olivia in a row. But don't worry, because Christina will be back one last time next week before she leaves the country and she leaves the drive-in. It's going to be sad, but unfortunately she has to do she has to go in her ways, and we have to part ways. And right now I want to let you guys know that we have a fun Thursday set up for you, but you have to stick around for that. It's right after intermission, so do not change the dial on your radio. We have some tweets right now. We have one from Ongni D. She said, I want to request Listen by Beyonce from Dreamgirls. I love this song in this film, and I love you too. Ha ha ha. Thank you very much, Ongni. Ongni's a very avid listener. She listens every day, and she's very supportive, so thank you very much. Also, Rhea Butler wrote, EFM Driving, Brian G Music. Eugene is huge. Great song to start the show. This will be by Natalie Cole. Is one of those toe-tapping love songs. It is. You know, your toes cringe, tap, whatever it makes you feel, do it, Rhea. And thank you for listening. Also, Serena Chong wrote, Christmas is coming. I want to request this Christmas. Oh, we just did that for you. So I hope you're very happy that we requested or played your request, Donny Hathaway's This Christmas. Also, we have one from BFF Jaywalker's Asiatic. She wrote, LOL beep, through a lot of it, which she's talking about the scene of the day. Yes, we had a lot of beeps going on, but we didn't use the beeps because it'd be too obvious. Anyways, I want to play the next song for you guys, and this next song comes from the 2003 Charlie's Angels film. A lot of people didn't like this film. I don't know why. I enjoyed it very much so, but I think it's because it was called Charlie's Angels. And if it was called anything else, I think it would have gotten even worse reviews. I mean, Charlie's Angels was a TV show that they made into a movie, so it only makes sense to keep it the name that it was started off as. Anyways, here's the next song. It's Pink with Feel Good Time. Check it out. Once again, that was Pink with Feel Good Time from the 2003 film Charlie's Angels original soundtrack. And right now, before I go into the next song, I want to read some more tweets from fans right now. And Serena said, thank you. This song, love this song. Thanks for playing this song. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So she's talking about the song we played earlier for her. We played her request today. Also, Mia wrote, love all songs you played today. Tuning into EFM Driving every morning makes my day. Remember Brian G Music sang This Christmas at the BMK concert. That is true. I sang this Christmas as a duet track, I think about 2 years ago with the lovely singer BMK. And it's one of my favorite Christmas tracks. Christmas songs, you know, they hit the spot. They make you happy. Also, we have one from Brian Ju, Canada International. She wrote, woo, 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 can't wait for Cray Cray Thursday. Yes, Cray Cray Thursday is just around the corner, so stick around for that. It's right after intermission. But right now, I want to go into the next song request. And the next song request actually was requested just earlier today. That's how we do it. We do it on the spot. And this is Ongni's request. And this is Beyonce's Listen from the Dreamgirls movie. And Dreamgirls actually came out in 2006, directed by Bill Condon, produced by Lawrence Mark, and written by Bill Condon himself as well. Starred Jamie Foxx, Beyonce Knowles, Danny Glover, Anika Noli Rose, and the beautiful and talented Jennifer Hudson, and many, many other actors as well. So if you haven't seen this film, it's one of those films that really, make you think about what music's really about, because it's not just acting. Because since this is a musical film, a lot of people who appreciate theater and film actually really enjoy this movie. I enjoy this movie a lot because not because of the actors or the people who starred in the movie, but because it was so just energetic. Me growing up in a musical background, I've done musicals in high school and everything, and to see Beyonce do her musical thing on TV or on screen was amazing. So the next song is for you, Ongni. This is Listen from the Dreamgirls original soundtrack by Beyonce. Welcome back to the Drive-In. It's time for Cray Cray Thursday with Olivia. Yeah. I had a rhyme. Hey.
It always rhymes. You know what my nickname for you is going to be, Brian?
What's your nickname phrase?
I love saying bijou.
Bijou.
Because it means jewel in French.
Je dis my name in French.
Yes. Si.
Je m'appelle Bijou.
Merci, parlez-vous?
I thought that's what we were doing right now.
I can't speak French.
This is why everything's unorganized here and uncombobulated. I can't even think of words right now. Because it's Cray Cray Thursday.
That's right. Blame it on me.
Yes.
I'll take full responsibility.
I'm only crazy on Thursdays because Olivia's here.
I have that effect on people.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
You're a funny girl, by the way.
Am I?
Because last Friday we had we had what Koreans called a 회식, or family gathering of the TBS drive-in crew and all the guests, and your dancing skills. Seriously, when I saw you, I was thinking, Dancing queen.
Young and sweet, only 17. Oh my gosh.
I was like, wow, go Olivia. But not only you, I thought Jason Besserface was funny.
Oh man, it was
He looks
great
like-
to see him.
Yeah, because I always assumed that Jason was one of those quiet kids growing up, just studied and.
I'm
didn't
sure he
really-
was.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then I didn't know he can dance the way he did. He was having a good time.
You know what? Put a couple of beers into somebody, everyone becomes a good dancer. You know,
We're
what
not
I mean?
urging young kids to do
No,
that. We're saying
no.
people of age.
Yes, of
People
drinking
of
age, because
age.
it varies by country.
But speaking of which,
Yes.
since we had a fun night, today you brought a fun movie.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, you did.
Have you seen or heard of Just Friends?
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Are you
Because
serial?
not that many people know this film.
Are you serial? Mm-hmm. Of course I saw it.
You did?
Oh no, you didn't.
Oh, yes, I did.
Ow.
Okay. Well, for
Hmm.
those of you who don't know what it's about, well, it came out in 2005.
Oh,
It stars
it's been a
Ryan
while
Reynolds, who plays an overweight high school student who's in love with his best friend. Her name's Jamie Palomino, played by Amy Smart. Mm-hmm. He confesses his love to her in her yearbook at the end of the year, but it gets into the hands of the wrong person, and his message is publicly read aloud to everyone at the graduation party.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
It is, and so he's humiliated and degraded. And adding insult to injury, Jamie wants to be just friends. Hence the title
Those
of
are
the
the
movie.
words I hate. Especially when you have
Really?
a crush on somebody. It's like, hi, I was wondering if you wanted to get lunch someday and I'll buy you a chocolate milk. And then you're like, no, I just want to be just friends. Doesn't that crush a girl's heart?
It does.
Or the other way around. It could be vice versa. Either
It can
way.
be vice versa.
Yeah.
Well, but here's the thing. Okay, I was going to talk about this later, but it's once you are stuck in that friend zone with somebody, it's hard to get out of it. And Brian, I'm sure
It's,
you put people in the friend zone too. Like, it works
No, but
both
the-
ways.
But the thing is, I hate when people lead people on.
Okay,
That's the
that's
thing.
not cool.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
For me, if I have a feeling that somebody has an interest in me,
Mm-hmm.
or same way around, if I like somebody and I'm falling for them, and then they don't let me know that they're, oh, I just want to I just want to stay friends. I'll actually go up to them first, be like, all right, this is the deal.
Yeah.
I like you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're connecting. So where is this going? It's like, oh, I just thought we were friends. I was like, cool, good. Now that I know,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just keep it at that. It's easier that way.
It is. Oh, that's good. It's good to be direct because not that many
Exactly.
people are direct.
So for you listeners right now, if you're one of those people who are very curious, but you can't wait till the person that you're interested in comes up to you first and said, hey, let's just stay friends. Go up to him first. Or else later on you're going to have a huge broken heart. That happens.
It does happen.
Yes.
Or you're just miserable because you
For the
keep
rest
it
of
to
your life.
yourself. Yeah. And your friend gets married, has kids, and you're still
Oh, that's
secretly
the
in love with that
worst.
person.
When you didn't get to say what you wanted to say, you
I
find
know.
out. Did you know Donnie married Mary last week? And
You're
all your
like,
friends talk about it.
What? Yeah.
Mm.
Forever hold your peace.
All right, Olivia. Well, letting you know right now, we're going to stay just friends.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Good to know. Good to know.
And
Now
with
I'm
that
going to
said,
realign.
I have a song for you right now. And I'm going to say, this is one of my favorite groups from the back in the day. This is All for One. And Olivia.
Yeah.
I swear. We're going to stay just friends. That's I Swear by All for One. Check it out. That was the amazing All for One with I Swear. I
That's
love
right.
that song.
That takes me back to junior high.
I see the memories on the wall.
Oh.
And I forget the lyrics of the song.
It's
That's
okay.
it. It's
You
been
could
so
just
long.
be like la 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 la, and it'll still sound good.
La 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 la. Not that deep though. But I was laughing because during this song, Olivia said that she went to a pizza place that I actually did an ad for, and I'm embarrassed about that ad. I look goofy in that ad.
You don't look goofy. You're in like a chef's outfit with the
And
hat.
I look like that serious, like the chef guy on the American TV show, Top Chef.
Top Chef.
Yes, I look like that guy.
You look like a chef. You don't look goofy.
I know, but
and
it's
you're
still
holding like
something.
pizza or something.
Yes.
It's like, come to my
And
restaurant.
I haven't even had that pizza yet, so I want to try it out. But a
It's
lot of my
good.
fans say it's delicioso.
The pizza's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you
yeah.
came empty-handed. Why?
Wow.
Don't just eat it yourself.
What, you want cold pizza at 9 a.m?
That sounds delicious. That sounds really delicious right now. You know, in the mornings, it's, when we were in high school back in the day, if you're in a rush and you had pizza the night before, of course, a nice cold pizza on the bus is so
It is
relaxing.
good. It actually is really good.
I love cold pizza.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways,
Well,
we gotta
okay,
get back
going back
into
to the movie.
The movie.
Okay.
So,
yes.
who directed this film?
Roger Cumble directed it. He also did Cruel Intentions 1 and 2.
Oh,
Yes. And it was written by Adam Davis.
okay.
Came out in 2005. So in the beginning, Ryan Reynolds plays an overweight student, but then 10 years later, he's a Hollywood hotshot. He's gorgeous. He's lost a lot of his,
he's one of those
baby
biggest
fat.
loser type people.
Yeah, he has a ton of money. He parties with the rich and famous. And he comes back to his hometown by accident, and he runs into his old crush, Jamie, and he's determined to be more than just friends this time. So that is the plot of the movie. And why should people watch this? Well,
actually, I should watch it because I saw this.
Yeah.
And I totally forgot the plot already.
Really?
I mean,
well, it came out in 2005.
It
has been a while.
That's funny how people say 2005 has been a while, where you have older friends that are like, it's been a while. It's like 1975. That's a while. 2005 was not even 10 years ago.
Were you even born in 1975?
1975, I was in my dad's
You
body.
weren't even.
Or somebody.
You were swimming around in your dad's body.
Swimming right along, trying to find my mother. Look at that. I make songs on the spot.
That was actually a really groovy beat. I liked it.
Oh my god, that's the first time I snorted here. I usually snort only on like Korean radio and TV.
Really?
That's the first time on English broadcasting or English anything I've snorted.
Why, do you save it for the Korean audience?
No, because I want the people overseas to think I'm not this geeky guy. Of course, I have the nerdy side of me. I was a little nerd growing up, so I have that little snort.
But you know what? All nerds, I feel like, blossom into really cool people.
See, that's why I relate to this movie. Because
you relate to
Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds
Reynolds
was like a nerdy kid growing up. No one
Yeah.
liked him. Me, I was the only Asian kid who snorted, who had like really geeky friends. I mean, I had friends in the jock, clique and everything, and popular kids were friends too, but not like close friends.
Right.
I'd rather have hung out with the nerdy kids because I just felt like I fit in.
Like more at home.
And the most kids are like on the weekends like, oh my god, like let's go shopping, get a new outfit, and go to the new dance tonight. Oh my god. While I was at my friend's house like, hey, did you do good on trigonometry today?
I
was
highly
me.
doubt you talked like that. Did you
Yes, I
do good on
did.
trigonometry?
Hi, Miss Collins. I'm ready for the new subject today, and can I get extra credit during summer?
Dude, I was all for extra credit.
You were a nerd too.
I was a nerd.
All right, let's flat out say it. We Korean Americans were nerds. Growing up in America, if you had Korean blood in you, we're naturally nerds.
Not all of them, though. Not all of them. Like
Nerds are jocks.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I definitely was a nerd, and I'm proud of it.
Why wouldn't you be? Yeah.
Well, because I feel like some people see nerds as a negative word. Like they have a negative connotation with
Well,
it.
if you watch this movie, you know that Ryan Reynolds is one of those cool nerds because he turns cool later on.
But the thing is, he's an arrogant jerk. Like
In the beginning, or he becomes one.
He becomes one because he's so hurt by and scarred by that experience that he overcompensates and he just becomes this arrogant guy. But
So
the
he
thing
gets a little
is,
into himself, a little
yes.
self-conceit. Okay.
But he's so good at playing a jerk and being pompous and arrogant that you're like, is he acting? Or is he being Ryan Reynolds? But I mean, he's acting. He's a good actor. He's really good at playing a jerk.
Okay, so speaking of Ryan Reynolds, I know a lot of films like Renee Zellweger. She does a lot of roles where she has to get really fat for a role and then really
Like Bridget
skinny for a role.
Jones.
Exactly.
Yes.
So for those roles, she actually gained weight. But in this movie, did Ryan Reynolds get fat in real life?
No, he had a prosthetic face put on him that took 4 hours.
Oh, like the Nutty Professor type of thing?
Yeah, but the Nutty Professor, they put the body on him too. With Ryan
Okay.
Reynolds, it was just the face. He just had like a fat face.
So he had his normal Ryan Reynolds chiseled body with a fat face?
No, I'm sure. I think they added a pillow or something. You
Okay,
know?
just a little bit of...
But it was sort of
chub.
out of proportion. Like, you could tell that, his body was okay, but his face was the part of the body that was really, really fat. He had like a triple chin, and they just overdid it.
It's like me in high school.
Oh, please.
I didn't have a triple chin. I had a double chin.
I doubt it. If I go like this, I have a double chin. in
Everyone
pictures.
does.
Yeah, everyone has a double chin. That's the point.
That's why I try to keep my head up like this all day long.
It hurts your neck, doesn't it?
It does hurt my neck.
Yes.
By the time I get home, I can never speak because your throat's so sore.
Suddenly become Al Pacino. That's what it sounded like. You sounded like Al Pacino right now.
Oh, gosh. This is cray-cray.
It is.
Alrighty. So, did you enjoy the movie?
I did enjoy it. It was, Anna Faris plays this pop singer who's just out of control, dim-witted, nuts, and she was amazing. She and Ryan Reynolds have great chemistry. So it was fun to watch them on screen.
Oh, I remember her character now.
Right?
She's the wild one.
Yeah, I don't know if they based her on Britney Spears or I don't know. What's her name?
If Britney's
Jessica
hearing this right
Simpson's
now, she's going to be
sister.
very hurt by that comment.
Well, Britney Spears did have like a breakdown back in, 2000 and something.
Breakdown.
Yeah. So, I mean, whatever. Like, unfortunately, happened in the public eye. No judgment, but, everyone saw it happen.
Well,
so I
then.
don't know if it was based on that.
Since we talked a little bit about the movie and how he did his face to be all fat for the film.
Yeah.
With the triple chins.
Yeah.
How would you evaluate this?
This movie was enjoyable. It was enjoyable. It was funny. It was light, and it took place during Christmas time, so it was very
Christmassy.
seasonal, Christmassy. So I give it 3.5 hoes.
Oh, so now you're going to sing it.
Yes. I opera
Sing it
style. Opera style.
You have to sing it 3.5 times, right?
3.5, okay. Oh, oh, oh.
So the 0.5 was like a really high note.
But it was for like a second because I don't want to split anyone's eardrums. That's not a good way to start the day.
For all you guys listening in your cars, if your windows have shattered, that is our fault.
I apologize.
So, Olivia,
I take full responsibility.
we'll send you money for that. Just send us your email, and Olivia will send you money for that. Not TBS. We're not responsible. That's Olivia's fault.
Or maybe candy. I'll send you candy.
The listeners are actually going to take you up on that. They're going to call us and be like, I want candy from Olivia.
Send in pictures. I want to see broken windows.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Fine. With that said, we have the last song for Cray Cray Thursday. Can you actually introduce the song?
Yes. It was actually sung by Anna Faris, and it's called Forgiveness from the original soundtrack.
And you have a great day,
You
Olivia.
too.
And I'll see you next week.
Adios.
Peace. That was Forgiveness by Anna Faris from the Just Friends original soundtrack. That song is very, very actually funny because if you actually watch the film, the way she sings this song, it's hilarious. And she's just a funny lady. She's one of those ladies you watch in movies and you just can't stop laughing at her. Even if she doesn't talk, it's just her facial expressions that make you laugh. So I urge you guys to watch that movie, especially on a night like tonight, if tonight's weather is going to stay cold, because cold days are the perfect days to watch romantic comedies. That's what I say. With a nice glass of wine, make some popcorn, stay home by yourself. You don't even need friends. Just, pop in the DVD and watch the movie. And right now, I want to play the next song for you guys. But before we get into that, we have some Twitter comments again. And we have one from Rhea Pascascio. She said, "You're so funny, Olivia Slim. Thank you for the funny notes. Opera style, Brian Jew. If I'm driving. Thank you very much. Yes, Olivia is very funny. And I'm going to let you guys know a fact. She didn't leave. She's still in the studio right next to me right now. She loves this program so much. You can say hi still.
Hi, can I?
Yeah, your mic's not on. Just say hi.
Hello.
Okay, there you go. Just letting you guys know. This is how we do it on the air. We also have one from Rhea Butler. She said, if I'm driving, Brian G Music, Eugene is huge, Olivia's Lim. I was a nerd. I learned to embrace it. Exactly. We nerds learn to embrace the nerdiness. That's what's important. That's what's up. And with that said, we have a song request for you guys right now. And the next song request comes from text message, sender, 5664. And it's for a song from the Phantom of the Opera. And I'm not sure if you guys saw this musical. I saw it when I was younger, but I don't remember the actual storyline because I was like, 8 or 9? That's hard to remember a musical when you're that young. And I urge you guys to go watch this movie. I said movie. This musical. It's great. It's a classic. It's one of those classic things that women love especially. So I urge you guys to go see this musical when you have the chance to. It's like the old school Twilight, I guess. That's how I want to compare it to. So here's the song, All I Ask of You from the Phantom of the Opera soundtrack. And unfortunately, it's time to wrap up the show. But stick around because 101.3 Main Street with An Jung-hyun is next. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Peace.